Hey guys, Julia here. Welcome back to another video. And today I am talking with my good Bujo buddy, Anthony from Obsessive Stationery. This is a new type of video that obviously I've never done before. And I think is Anthony's first time doing a collab video.
Yes, you're actually the first, you'll be the first guest on the Stencil Stationery channel, so.
Yes, we're each other's first.
Yes.
Yeah, today we are going to be swapping styles for our bullet journal. So we just picked a spread from each other's repertoire, if you will. And I know it's fancy, right? But yeah, we're just going to be chatting, answering some questions, and making some spreads. So yeah, Anthony, do you want to introduce yourself? Let the folks know who you are.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anthony from Obsessive Stationery. I'm a teenage digital content creator who likes to make content about student life, bullet journaling, and organization and planning. So if you guys like that, my channel is in the description box below. I really love doing bullet journaling. It's helped me stay organized over the years, and it's such just a creative outlet. It's honestly like my second therapy. So I'm really happy to be here today and chat with Julia because we are really close. So love that for us.
Yeah. And be sure to go over to his channel and check out our video together, subscribe, all that stuff. Let's support the Black and Bujo community. So the spread I'll be recreating today is from Anthony's mid-year setup, and it's a place to track social media milestones and a place to keep up with all the videos I publish throughout the year. You can definitely use this layout for any milestones with work, school, or content creation. I left a blank spread after my yearly setup, and I think that's the perfect spot for this. And I'm going to be using all the same colors I used in my initial 2021 setup. I love Anthony's lettering here as well, so I'm going to be trying to inject that into my own spread. While I set this up, we're going podcast style, and I'm going to be asking Anthony some Bujo questions and just learning about how he uses his planning system. All right, but I do have questions for you if you feel like.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, how long have you been bullet journaling, and how did you get started?
Well, I've been bullet journaling going on 5 years. And I started, which is actually really kind of crazy. So I don't know how it happened, don't know where I got it from, but I was on YouTube at 3 a.m. for some reason. Hashtag no sleep. And so previously I was like really getting into like the lo-fi stuff. And so I would like look up lo-fi, and like, you know, a lot of bullet journal YouTubers and all that kind of stuff, they use lo-fi in their videos, especially back then, like when in 2016, they that was all they played in their videos.
Right.
And so I guess one of her videos must have got suggested to me. I just binged all her Study With Me videos, and the next day, like at least the same weekend or something, she posted her August Plan With Me video. I was like, wow, I want to do that. I want to do it. And you're here today, you know. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you so much.
I read the book first, actually, before I even knew it was a whole YouTube thing. And
I have the book. I have yet to read all of it.
How do you plan your themes and your spreads, and where do you pull inspiration from?
So where I get my inspiration from, literally, it's so cringy, and it's literally, everyone says this, I get it from everywhere. Like, I may be watching a TV show, like a promo of a TV show. I may get like, oh my God, I just love that. Or like, I'll be watching a video, like of someone else's ideas, bullet journals, or like just any kind of genre video. And like, I'm like, I love that design aspect. How can I take that design aspect and put it in my journal with something I love? But yeah, I just feel like I take inspiration from everywhere. And then I plan how I do my themes. And since I take inspiration from everywhere, I have like a whole bunch of themes ideas, literally, back to back. It's like in July, I had all my themes planned out up until November. Because it's just like, I'm like, okay, I want to do this, but I want to do this. I also want to do this, but I want to do it this time because it's going to remind me of this. I have like everything. Like I had everything planned out to a T. But how I plan my themes and like how I'm going to do it, I have a tester journal. I always have a tester journal. Always must have. Because I try to make sure it's very, very, very similar to my journal I'm using. So the one I'm using right now, I use for my videos, like my 5 Tights videos and stuff, is the Amanda Rich Lee notebook. They sent me one, and I just used it, and it's very similar. The paper is very similar to the Arch and Olive journal. Like I'll test out fonts, colors. It's right here actually. Like it's really helpful because I like doing it in my journal, but being able to like put in a different journal, kind of be super, super messy with it.
Yeah, I do the same thing. That same Animal Crossing journal I was talking about in your video is where I do all my messy stuff.
Yeah, so like I'll even go as far as like planning out the
Wow.
entire. And then sometimes it'll be like just brain dump, like swatching colors. Like I think like down here I was like trying to figure out what gold to use, what pinks I wanted to use for this like that video. So I just kind of and then like sometimes I may just like go into like so much detail like this. It all just depends like how I feel for that month.
Yeah, it's the same. I do the same thing. That was my October planning. I just do like little tiny mini.
Yeah, I'll do that sometimes too. Like when I have a good idea of how I want the spread to look, but when I don't know what I want to do, I'm just like, okay, there we go. This is the colors I'm thinking. See, yeah, like
these are the washi tapes that I might want to use. And
because I do like smaller versions in the back of my notebook. I call it like the skeleton of my notebook, because that's honestly, without that, my bullet journal won't fall apart. It's like I swatch colors, like even like for July, I went as far as like drawing out my mini cover page and washi tape swatches on it and things like that. So like I just kind of like swatch pen colors and everything like in this journal. So it's just
cool to see somebody else's stuff, you know?
Yeah, just be like, yeah, just all of this is there back there.
What's sort of your planning routine in regards to school?
So school has changed tremendously since I first started into now. So now my county has moved all of us into the school building, and it's actually, my school is like actually doing really great. We only had one shutdown for a week, and that was just because we wanted to like keep the numbers down. I used to have two separate journals. My actual bullet journal, which is like personal. All my events would be personal on YouTube, but I'll add like big projects and stuff that I just need to make sure I keep track of in my journal when I look back at it. And I used to use the 2020 doodle planner. That was mainly just because I needed to justify the impulse purchase, you know? Yeah. I bought it. It was an impulse. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I want it. I was like, but what am I going to use it for? Okay, let's find a reason to justify. And so that's what I used 2020. But this year, I bought it again. I was really kind of looking into like another journal, but it wouldn't be in time for what I needed for school. I use Notion now and like entire Google Calendar. I feel like I was too scared of my digital planning to take over my physical planning aspect of my life. And I think that anxiety, like that nervousness of not trying to try something new, really inhibited my planning, because I wasn't able to fully get everything I wanted to get done, because I'll try to put everything into like my journal. Like I have nothing against people who like, oh yeah, my entire life is in my journal. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But I think my life has really transferred more from very task heavy to very event heavy. And so I use Notion to keep track of all my assignments. Each class has its own little individual page. I have a master task list and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot easier, because like when I go to class, I'll be like, okay, I'm in chemistry class right now, so let's click to the chemistry tab in my Notion.
Right.
So I feel like my planning system with school has really just it's at its peak right now. And I feel very organized. I feel like I'm doing good. I have pretty much all A's, and it's over halfway. We're like 13 weeks into the semester. So I feel like I'm doing decent.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So.
Yay. I know you're wearing so many different hats too, and doing the social media thing, YouTube. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like,
speaking of getting stuff done for Obsessive. Stationery, what is your biggest challenge with content planning right now?
Thinking of new ideas, or like how to spice up things. Like I really enjoyed Amanda's November plan with me, and like getting like the vlog style. I'm gonna try and adapt that a little bit. But I feel like the biggest challenge for content planning with me is one, knowing that I have a lot of things going on. Like I used to be really like every Sunday, new video. And it was really easy for me to do that, one, because I had a lot less workload and like not as much participation. But now my goal is 3 times a month. That's all you need, Anthony, is 3 times a month, and you'll be Gucci. Quality over quantity, y'all. You know, that, you know, what I said. I feel like that I'm starting to actually get into that mindset a little bit more of like quality over quantity, and being able to just kind of put other videos I want to see. I'm getting better at marketing to that one person, that my one dream person, instead of trying to market to 30 of them. Just market to that one person. And doing that has helped me take my content back a little bit and like really like, okay, how can I help one person? Or like, how can I really just simplify this video and make it easy to digest, instead of like adding all this fun stuff. So yeah.
Right. To try to keep them engaged, because the people that want to be there will be there.
Yeah. So I just feel like I'm finally being able to like, you got this.
All right. So I don't know if you've done any planning for 2022 yet, but it's coming around the corner quickly.
It's creeping on us now. I don't like this. I don't like it. I really don't.
So fast.
I don't like it. I'm like, wasn't I literally just watching the sweetener video and setting up my January spreads? Like, I love
it. So are there any changes or adjustments you're making to the new year? Are you implementing anything new in your journal or planning system for 2022? Sneak peek.
No. I don't really know, honestly. I've been so busy about like the holiday series planning. I haven't really like did much migration planning. I do plan on adding like just kind of like something that I really am happy I've been doing in this journal is kind of getting away from the every spread needs to be functional or like every spread needs to have a purpose to it. I used to be really strict about that, like trying to count pages. Like, okay, so October was 11 pages, so November needs to be 11 pages, or like just needs to be around the same. I feel like we just put too much pressure, like the function, like the decorative over functional, the functionality over decorative sometimes, and that can like get to me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, so that means I need to make sure every spread I put in this journal is functional, and I write something on this spread, and that's just not what bullet journaling is. It's about having a fun time.
If you want to just for fun spread, do it just for fun spread.
Yeah,
love it. That's a good bit of advice to take on for the next year. Just be a little bit more flexible. All right, now that we're done with the spread, let's show Anthony what we came up with.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so pretty. I love the pink. I saw the pink. I have really bad eyesight, but I saw pink and I was like,
yay.
I'm gonna take that royal and make it a font and put it on my journal. Thank you. I love it though. I honestly, I'm like, if you guys want to see the original, because
yes, let's see the original. Yes.
But I love yours. Honestly, I'm jealous. I wish I thought of that.
You did think of it.
Wait, I did. Wait, oops.
But yeah, I appreciate you dropping by, even though you're dropping by on Zoom, but you're dropping by to check out my spread and to talk a little bit about bullet journaling and the creative process.
Because honestly, it's a lot, y'all. I need y'all. Give us some grace, y'all, because okay.
Yes, be honest. This is our first time doing a collab video.
I just wanted to have a fun time. I just wanted to talk to Julia and post it on the internet. Okay.
Hopefully it feels like you guys are just having a conversation with us and you've been yelling at your screen like, yes, girl, yes.
Yes, get it. Yes, I believe that too.
So yeah, all of Anthony's socials and the link to his video where we swap and he does one of my spreads will be down in the description. Anthony, do you want to plug anything while we're here?
So all my social medias are literally such a stationery. I mean, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. And I post videos at least 3 Sundays out of the month, and stay tuned for my holiday series because I'm really loving it, planning it. A lot of collabs coming soon. Archer and Olive Co, which is OSFAM10 for 10% off at Archer and Olive.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed and want to see more collab talkie videos like this, let me know in the comments. But be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, the bell, all that stuff to get notified for the next one. And I'll catch you guys there.
Bye, everyone.
And if you like this video, here are a couple more I think you would enjoy.